Chaos Blur.
All right, how we doing, everybody? This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, whenever my okay-looking face loads in. And we are here to play some Dead Cells. Like I mentioned in my opening as I was talking to Toaster, it is my second to last day at Staples today. I go in at 2 p.m., and yeah, it is a weird feeling. For some reason, when you said Staples No More, I was tempted to refilm like the scene from Spider-Man 2 where he's like in the dark alley and his Spider-Man uniform is hanging over the trash can, except it'll be a Staples uniform. It'll be like, I am Staples No More. But like, I'd have to have like rain and stuff going in there. Okay, all right, we're going to do Taylor Swift already. So as soon as I start the game, I can go ahead and visit the Taylor, which is one of the characters in this game, if you remember, which I don't know how much you know about Dead Cells, but that means that you can pick my outfit for the first run of Dead Cells that I do this morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning, there is a chance, I don't want to say like it's for sure, but there's a chance I'll stream tomorrow morning before my last day at Staples, and I'll actually stream in my Staples shirt, because why not? It's going to be the last time I'm going to wear it. And yeah, I would say refreshing is probably how I'd feel about that. Let me see, did I actually okay, it looks like I might already be at the Taylor, so you might be in luck here. How should I dress here for my first run of Dead Cells this morning? I believe it or not, I think the outfits do change some things. Like, I think you'll encounter different enemies and things. I almost never change my outfit. Alright, so what should we have here? We got the classic outfit. You have that outfit. Most of them are pretty basic. You can see there's like a Santa one. There's a Galaxy outfit, which I don't think really does it. Most of these are just cosmetic. There are some that are based on other characters. I haven't unlocked those yet. The Baguette outfit, the Gardener's outfit, Mushroom Boy's outfit. Maybe that makes it more likely that Mushroom Boy appears. Like some of these Gardener's ones, I think would be. Okay, that's kind of cool. The retro outfit. I don't know if that changes anything. The Tick Trainer's outfit. So a lot of these are probably give you like perks against certain bosses, maybe. The Blowgunner's outfit. Again, these names don't really tell you what they look like, so that's why I'm showing them. We got the Banished outfit, which is like a golden kind of looking one. We got the Mushroom King outfit. I don't think I've even fought the Mushroom King. HEV outfit. I actually don't know what that's referencing. The Kamikaze outfit, which there actually is a Kamikaze character in this game. I don't know, again, what this has to do with that. The Classic Concierge. That's kind of a cool outfit. But again, you can decide. I'm just showing all of them. The classic Conjunctivius outfit. The classic Temporal outfit, the time bespoke, of course. The Hand of the King outfit, which is kind of a cool one based on one of the final bosses in the game. The Reverse Burglar's outfit, that's the Santa one I was talking about. An ethereal creature that illegally enters people's homes to leave random objects there. The Cultist outfit, oh, that does not, well, at least it's not what. Little Bones outfit, okay. I think that's a reference to another video game franchise. Dead Cells is a very, like, meta game at times, which is why I really like it. Despite its serious tone at times, it does not take itself seriously all the time. The Knight's outfit, which I could swear looks like a Shovel Knight clone. We got the Giant Tick outfit, which really doesn't look like the Giant Tick, but whatever. We got Rocky outfit, which is, I don't think it's the Rocky you're thinking of. A lot of these are still locked, or at least some of them. There's a lot of DLC in this game that I haven't even discovered yet. The game was massive before. There's actually going to be, I think it's coming up in the next week or two, Castlevania DLC, which will add some of those suits. But anyway, the Winter outfit, which is literally just a snowman. And then these guys are all still locked. Wow, there's a lot. I really didn't realize there were that many outfits. So what's it going to be? I can scroll through them really slow if you'd like. But yeah, I'll just starting things off here. Go ahead and pick my outfit for the first run of Dead Cells here this morning. I can usually only do 2 or 3 runs before the stream is over, just because one run takes a little while. Unless I die really quick, which could also happen. Right. So yeah. What are you feeling, Toaster? Realize I probably should have put a time limit on this particular reward, because otherwise I might just be on this costume select screen for the whole stream. Well, I'm glad somebody's using it. Alright, I feel like I'm in retro again. Like, if you don't pick in the next couple minutes... Actually, I do have the clock. I'm not going to use it for this, but I do have the... whatever clock. Like the retro clock. The countdown clock. Hopefully I'm not streaming. I'm not scrolling through these too fast. I'm not really picky, to be honest. At this point, I just want you to pick one. They may or may not have their own advantages. When the green Dragon Ball Z villain is no longer alive. Wait, was that really one of the descriptions? I don't even read the descriptions. How you doing, Big Mac? My friend Toaster here redeemed the reward, which lets him change my outfit. But so far, he has not suggested an outfit. No, you can't eat your own nose for HP. Alright, I'm going to actually read some of these now. Since I have a little time, it appears. Also, like I mentioned before, here in the real world, which, yes, I do live a real life, it is my second to last day on my job at Staples. A lot of people are congratulating me for that. I don't know how to feel about that, but yes, I am looking forward to it being over. Skeleton outfit almost reminds me of a TMNT outfit. Climb all the way back down the social ladder. Alright, so basically, if I read all these descriptions and Toaster still doesn't pick one, I'm just going to let Big Mac pick one, or I'll pick one. A DRM-free outfit. What does DRM stand for again? Beret and mustache sold separately. Yeah, for some reason this is the baguette outfit, as if this is a French outfit, but it doesn't really look French. Get the green thumb. That's pretty self-explanatory. Delicious fried, sautéed, or baked. Don't forget the sauce. The Royal Gardener's outfit. I feel like I'm reading from a catalog here. Okay. He redeemed another reward without really finishing the first one. But you know what? Toaster, I always enjoy his spirit.
But now that you've really pissed me off, I'm gonna kill her nice and slow. MJ and I are gonna have a hell of a time!
And yes, sadly, there is no Spider-Man costume. Average life expectancy, 3 minutes. I don't know. Again, I don't know if some of these descriptions are actually indicative of their gameplay or they're just jokes. For when you want an angry mob chasing you. A perfect reproduction of the different shades of mud. People are strange when you're a stranger. Okay, that's a song. The right outfit in the wrong place. Oh, is that supposed to be the Dragon Ball Z looking one? I don't even know. The shoe is on the other bat. I don't really get that one, even though it's a kamikaze outfit. Does that mean I just blow myself up? You've got the concierge under your skin. Oh, that's unsettling. Do you like tentacles? Okay, that's a funny description, but I don't really get it. It was a pun solely based on the name of the game. I'll take it. I don't know a lot of, I don't know any, let's face it, I don't know any Dragon Ball Z, really. I know Goku and Vegeta, maybe, if we're lucky. Anyhow. We got the Hand of the King, one outfit to protect them all, which that's a reference to Lord of the Rings, and also the final boss of the game, or one of them. I love this description here for the reverse burglar. Okay, then one of them is called Cell. I kind of figured when you said that. Anyhow, I would like to get started on playing this game, but Toaster kind of has me in a little bit of a lockdown here until I pick an outfit. The legendary outfit of a am I saying that right? Ephemeral creature that illegally enters people's homes to leave random objects there, otherwise known as Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas. The cultist outfit. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior? Oh boy. Belong to the cutest but fiercest member of the Demon King's army. That's a medieval reference. An exotic armor from another universe. That looks like freaking Shovel Knight. Giant tick costume. Make sure you get the head out. Otherwise, I don't know, you get Lyme disease? I have no idea why it says that. I've tasted blood and I want more. And finally, the last one I have unlocked. The winter outfit, which is a literal snowman. No, you can't eat your own nose for HP. Since food heals your HP in this. Alright, so what's it going to be? At this point, I've given Toaster a good 3-4 minutes to look at all these. There aren't that many. You know, you can pick a funny one. You can pick whichever one's your favorite color. I really don't care. I just want to get it on with the game here. But I do appreciate having some viewers this morning. Always nice to see Big Mac, Toaster, whoever else. At this point, whoever suggests one's first, I'm just going to pick it. Or I'm just going to pick one myself. That's just how this is going to go, because, yeah. I don't want to say I have limited time, but I don't have, like, all day. I got some time. I've got some time, but I don't have some time. I don't want to spend all day on the costume select screen that I never even use. I'm only using this because of the reward. Snowman, unless I mean, I was kind of leaning Snowman myself, just because how absurd it is. But, I mean, he paid for it. It just shows how many points he has, that he could just burn them and not even care what they're used on. Him and Rem both just blowing up the points. Which is why I wish Twitch told me how many points people have, because I feel bad that I'm probably gouging the newcomers who want to buy something with their points, but then everything's so expensive because I have to stop. I was going to say, with your 16,000, like, some people have 16,000, some people have, like, 1,000, so I have to kind of try to balance it, if I can. So, if I get down to the snowman and Toaster still hasn't said anything, I'm not trying to rush him, but at the same time, it has been like 8 or 9 minutes. Okay, he clearly is not going to pick anything because he's just using other things. This is so stupid. Wir haben diesen Stadt auf Joe's Pizza gebaut. I highly doubt that's right. But we do have Big Mac here to verify that. Wir haben diesen Stadt auf Joe's Pizza gebaut. Wait. Built this. Oh, no, he didn't say city. I keep thinking it's city because of the song. Wir haben diesen Chungus auf Joe's Pizza gebaut. I thought he meant the song, we built this city. Wir haben diesen Chungus. Come on, das ist ein schlechtes Witz. Schlechter Witz. It's a bad joke. But not as bad. Don't know if Chungus... That's what I mean. I don't know if Chungus doesn't. So I got nothing. I know how to say Wir haben gebaut. He literally is just going to keep redeeming things. So
where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Let's just go with the damn snowman. There we go. Now I'm a snowman. How does a freaking tailor change me into a snowman? That's beyond me, but this game has a lot of weird questions that are never answered. It's really weird that the snowman can jump so well, though. That's not what You didn't pick anything! Ever! Unless I just missed it. I picked Taylor Swift. There is no Taylor Swift outfit. Taylor Swift was just the name of the reward that lets you go to the tailor. Did you want to actually pick an outfit? You got to admit, me running around as a snowman's pretty freaking funny. I mean, you can pick another one. They're all right there. I've literally spent the last 5 to almost 10 minutes talking about what they are. The whole point was that you pick one. Do you even read these things, or do you just pick the funny titles? They're all right there. I'm kind of married to the snowman now. The whole point was that you picked one. Well, then I picked one. I picked the snowman. Pretty sure in the thing on the write out it says you pick it. Because I generally don't care what my character dresses as. I usually just go with the default outfit. I'm kind of married. That's what I said. Oh, yeah, we got to give him ice powers. We don't have to. Although now I wonder if they're going to make a lot of the power-ups that drop the ice ones. Probably. It's almost like that movie. What was that, like, really bad movie where it's like Jack Frost or something like that? It was like this jackass snowman. This is actually going to kind of suck. Because the ice powers just freeze him in place, but I didn't give him, like, an offensive skill. So it's not going to really damage him. He's just going to, like, freeze him in place. I mean, eventually it'll hurt him, but it does, like, 2 damage every time you do it. I need to get, like, another weapon to pair with it, like an arrow or something. Or a hammer. Yeah, because this does, like, almost no damage. The ice shield does a little damage. I mean, I can still kill enemies. It just takes a while. I am watching all... Are you really? Isn't that the anime that's, like, 2,000 episodes long or something stupid like that? It's hardly in one piece. Okay, what's this? I need something else. I can't just throw freaking, like, ice blast at everybody. There we go. That's going to have to be my strategy for now, and it's a very flawed strategy. That's way too many episodes. But then again, Pokemon had a lot of episodes. I imagine still does. I'm 30 plus. Well, you'll be there in, I don't know, no time. Pretty sure Sonic Movie 2 will come out before you get... Sonic Movie 3, rather. Come out before you even get halfway there. I'm not going to waste my grenade on somebody who's got, like, 1 health. So this is not a good weapon loadout at all. Just going to go ahead and put that out there. That'll work. I'm a snowman who can throw grenades and do ice power. You know what? I'll go for it. This is such a bad idea, but... Nintendo don't switch. Oh, that's some good Sega marketing there. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. I actually might kill him. Said might. I actually killed an elite with that bullshit power. The Emerald Key, alright. Nintendo don't swatch. I don't really get that one. Reveals invisible enemies. Oh, that might actually come in handy, but although it's not going to really do much at this level. Alright, so again, I ask how everybody's doing. Hopefully having a good morning here. My second to last day of Staples, if I might have mentioned that time or not. Part of the mall, it's like open. And it's really weird, yeah. There's like more people than it looks like there should be, considering there's not a lot of stores. It's like people want the mall to be open, and it's not like people have given up on the location. It just seems like the mall itself has given up on it, but... Oh, this is such bullshit. I hate this weapon loadout so much. I need like a bow and arrow or something. Yeah, it really, I don't know if I'd say creepy looking. This is creepy looking. A snowman just going around bombing everybody. I mean, it's sad for me to see as a long-time mall. It actually kind of reminds me of Staples, where it's like I've been there so long, but the ending is just going to be so meh. I could be wrong. I think there's a couple people that might be planning a surprise thing for me on my last day. I don't want to guess that, though. I do have some friends there. Just, you know... Not the same as it used to be, that's all. I always thought it'd be cool, like, if on my last day, like, all the people, not all the people, but the ones who could, would like make a cameo appearance or something. Like, you know, hey, remember me from whenever? You know, Kyle. I don't expect Caitlyn to show up, but all right, what's in here? I can't even get to anything in here. Just like the real mall. I don't have enough money to get to anything. But yeah, I do go to the mall still once in a while, and then I realize there's really only like 5 or 6 stores I like in the mall anymore, because most of them are closed. Hello. So this is a new encounter. That's the Mushroom King. Or some mushroom thing. I will gladly take a Mushroom Boy. Oh, I got a new thing. The Bobby outfit. I almost have to get that. Pikachu. There we go. Alright, we got a weapon now. It's already better than it was. I honestly thought I'd get a Mushroom Boy for defeating him. I also realize I have not found any stat boosts yet. I think I already went this way. Yes, I did. I am the white. I do enjoy that animation. For some reason, that animation doesn't kill the stream, even though it's a full motion video. But Dog Doggerson, I don't know what's going on with that. I might try to, like, re-render it or something. Maybe tone down the effects. I have no idea. I don't think anything's going to help that situation. I love Dog Doggerson, although I do try to mix up people's intro graphics, so it's not always the same one, but still, I really do genuinely like the Dog Doggerson concept. Play the way... I'm not going to do that right now. Just because I said that doesn't mean I'm that confident in it. Hey, what's going on, Rem? Good morning to you. Rem, out of curiosity, and you don't have to say, how long have you been working at your current job? Which I'm not going to reveal because I don't want to, you know. What's the term? I don't want to dox you. Do it. I mean, alright. No. Let's do random skills, see if I get anything good. My current job, I mean, I guess either of yours, but 4 years? Alright, that's obviously pretty good. 11. See, that's kind of where I was with Staples, where I just kind of got to like 8 or 9 years there, and I'm just kind of like, this really isn't like doing anything for me, but you know, more power to you. If you're still like in it, and you enjoy it. Yeah, see, that's kind of it. I feel like 6 years, 7 years, something like that is in that sweet spot for certain kinds of jobs. At least, again, not every job's the same. Not every place is the same. It also depends heavily on your boss, which I feel like even at Staples, there were times that I didn't mind the job because the bosses were at least fun to deal with. Like, they weren't bad. Left Home Depot. See, I'm trying to end Staples on great terms, but I just feel like there's nobody there now that's like my ally. Like, nobody really cares that I'm leaving. It's not... They don't hate me, but it's not like, oh, you know, Bobby's leaving. It's such a sad moment. It's just kind of like, oh, Bobby's leaving. Now, what is in here? A stack of bones. Some of these bones look so badass, so this could be another Easter egg. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to, like, end on bad terms. I'm really not. I was well-liked at Staples at a time, and again, I don't think I'm not well-liked at Staples, but... I don't know. It's going to be what it's going to be. I don't want to predict anything. I mean, there's still 2 days left. One is today, one's tomorrow. Funny enough, I think today's going to be the better day because the manager that's there today really likes me, and I feel like this would be the day they would do something. I feel like tomorrow... They really do. I feel like tomorrow is going to be the more boring day, even though it's the last day, because the manager that's there is, like, very basic, doesn't really, like... Yeah, I'll get into it later. I actually plan to release something. I don't know what. But I don't know if Facebook still does Facebook notes, but I might write a note. And it might be like the longest note I've ever written, where I just go ape shit on like all the good, the bad, the ugly, like, because I'll have nothing to lose at that point. I'm not going to use names because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But like I do want to kind of put out sort of a memoir. Because 16 years is a long time. Like, I forget about that. But, I mean, like, I was in high school. I was out of high school. I just gotten out of high school. Went to college. Got out of college. Got 2 other jobs. 3 other jobs, technically. It was still at Staples. And, you know, all that comes to an end tomorrow. So, I'm probably going to have something. I don't think I'm going to do what you just suggested, but... There will be something about it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know how in-depth I'm going to go, but again, I really don't have much to lose. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, no. First, that's disgusting. I don't want to do that. Don't get me wrong. That's like something I would have said like 10 years ago or something. Like when I was like, you know, really at the peak of my Staples rage. I'd be like, I'll show you. And then that would have been something stupid. I would have thought it would have been such a clever idea. But I would have been like, what, 18, 19 years old at that point? I've been there a long time. Oh, my God. Well, see, one thing I did want to do, and it kind of sucks that I'm probably not going to be able to do it, even though I guess I could, but I'm trying to be somewhat professional. Like, I mean, that I'm not going to do. I wanted to take off my Staples shirt and just throw it across the, like, just throw it as far as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to throw it into the road because that'll be a hazard, but, like, just throw it. There's, like, this ravine just off the parking lot, so it would just land in some grass, but I just want to just chuck it as far as I can. And that, to me, would feel very satisfying. But I know the manager I'm working with that night really wouldn't like that. My other manager wouldn't care. My other manager would find it funny. But, like, the manager I'm working with for my last night, I already know. He's, like, a very, like, not strict, but, like, you know, he's old school. He'll probably want to shake my hand and be like, you know, nice working with you, whatever. So, like, you know, me doing a touchdown dance while throwing my shirt a mile in the air probably wouldn't be a good look. You should wipe me. I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be a good look either. See, you're going too far the other way. Like, I think there's sort of a feeling of that where I feel like, yeah, they kind of deserve it, but I actually might. I might. I mean, I don't know to what degree, because, I mean, I don't want to make it too obvious. The thing is, they being management, really hasn't shown, like, any nostalgia or any excitement or disappointment about any of this, so it's kind of hard for me to get into it, you know? When I feel like the other people aren't that involved, it kind of makes me not involved. Like, why am I going to make this big thing of it when they're just kind of like, okay, we'll see you next week, and then that'll be it. So I think today may be the more sentimental day, and then I think tomorrow might just be on whatever. That's what I mean. I just leave on good terms. You spent the last, like, 20 comments being like, yeah, shit on your shirt, and then, like, set the place on fire, steal half the money, but then end on good terms. Hey, what's going on? Wie geht's? Mein geht's ist sehr gut, danke. Wie geht es dir? And yes, I am a snowman. You can thank Toaster for that nonsense. I'm a kick-ass snowman. We got Mars on the stream now, just to make it more interesting. I actually kind of like this weapon lineup. Stop by. But thank you so much. Like I said, I like doing these morning streams. Hopefully that's something I can do in the future more often. Maybe not, though. Actually, my favorite time to stream, believe it or not, is like 2 or 3 p.m. I feel like it's a time where more people are online. You know, European people, it's like the evening. People around here, it's not like too late in the day. You know, morning streams I like. I actually don't like night streams that much. And I call a night stream anything that's like 9 p.m. or later. I feel like people are kind of disengaged by that point. He basically did redeem me to be a snowman. There's an option I had, which he sort of took forever to use, to pick my outfit. And then I eventually just picked the snowman myself because he wasn't picking nothing. And the snowman, to this point, is one of the funnier outfits in the game. But yeah, no, it's a fun time. And hopefully, Mars, you're having a good day at work. We're kind of talking about work right now, actually, as my Staples career is nearing its end. I hesitate to say career, because that is the other part that almost makes me sad. It's just like, I've been there 16 years, and I really didn't, like, I don't want to say I didn't do anything, but, like, it doesn't, I don't feel like any smarter. I don't feel any more advanced after 16 years. Like, you know, I know not every job is going to be this amazing experience, but, like, I feel like I got dumber. Like, I just feel like I got dumber working at Staples. Like, I don't feel like, it's not terrible, but I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to try to focus on those good moments, but they were so, what's the word? Like, they were so long ago. Ooh, okay, so my next run, because I'm still in the middle of this run, my next run I will do the difficulty up. Also nice to see you using a viewer reward. You ready for that delayed Christmas snow tonight? You should just not actually work and eat KFC nice and slow. Chicken and I are going to have a... So, funny you mentioned that, because KFC, believe it or not, KFC is like one of my highlights of that job. The whole joke was, or not joke, but like everybody knows I love KFC. And KFC is like 2 feet away from Staples, where I work. So like every lunch break, not every lunch break, but the majority of them, I'd go to KFC. And I don't know, I'd get barbecue chicken or some kind of chicken. So for my last day, I'm absolutely going to KFC. And I don't even know what I'm going to get. I might get a lot of food. I might not. Yeah, they might have a cake or pizza for me. But I have to go to KFC one more time. I love those guys. I love the guys at KFC more than the people that I work with. Mainly because they give me free food. But, like, they know me there. Like, I'm there all the time. So, yeah, I'm absolutely going to go to KFC. And I'm going to wear my old Staples shirt. Like, I'm going to wear my, 2008, 2009 Staples shirt. I don't really give a shit if they say anything. Like, it's still a legitimate Staples shirt. And, I've considered that. I've been like, what if I get sick? Or what if there's, like, a snowstorm and I can't make it? Like, am I going to try really hard to go to my last day of work? But I do feel like as happy as it sounds, I feel like I owe that much. Like, it's 16 years. It's like, if you can't make it one more day after 16 years, it's kind of sad. Which it's already sad. I think I've established that. But, like, I feel like I do need to do the last day. Which today isn't the last day. So even if it snowed today, then I would miss my second to last day. But, yeah. I also don't really miss days, so that's not even going to be an issue. Do they sell Staples? Since they really do. You should bring an I have an easy button. They also sell them, but that's another. I mean, I don't know. I could go on about this for a while because all the stuff you're mentioning is like fun stuff I would have done probably like 5-10 years ago, and now I'm just so bored with it that it's just it's not even having a hell of a time. It's just like, what am I doing here? Like even these last couple weeks when I knew it was almost at the end, I just have not been having any fun. Like, and I've been trying to. I've been like, hey, you know what? It's my last couple weeks. Let me just have some fun. And I'm like, I can't make this job fun. If I could make this job fun, I wouldn't be quitting this job. Like, I can't make this job any more than what it is at this point. I literally have 0 fucks to give. And I know that's like a cliche thing. I'm actually going to put that in the backpack. But, working that... Really, so here's the funny thing. Like, nothing happened. Nothing happened at that convention. Like, they didn't have a microphone. They didn't have a panel. So I had no role there. The only thing I did was hook some power up for some guy who sold baseball cards. That was it. And I walked through the convention like once. There was really nothing. I love that video. I know what video you're talking about. Because, yeah, I get it. Because they thought there'd be penises there instead of Staples. But, yeah, I get you. It's funny. I mean, whoever came up with the name Dicks, and I'm sure it was just the guy's name was Dick, like, it had to know there were going to be jokes like that made. It's pretty obvious. I gotta say, my little snowman guy is actually fairly powerful now that he has a close-range weapon and the ability to freeze enemies. Poor Richards, take the One Piece challenge. That's actually a challenge just to watch this. Does that mean the show really sucks? Like, why would it be a challenge just to watch it? It's like, usually a challenge is like something very unpleasant, which maybe it is. I don't know. I don't even have time to watch shorter shows. Like, there's a bunch of shows I want to watch. Good job, Toaster. That's the other thing. Like, that's like all I'm going to be known for is the fact that I used to say good job to everybody. Everyone's like, oh, you're going to miss saying good job to everybody? I'm like, yeah, because I can't say good job to anyone else in any other job. Like, you guys put the copyright on that. Like, no, I'm not going to miss it because I'm just going to say good job to my new people. I do love the Bobbies. There'll be something. There will be something. And maybe in time, and again, I'm getting all sentimental, but, maybe in time, after it's been a month or two, I'll kind of miss being there, and I'll talk about it a little more. Right now, I'm just so burnt out. Yeah, that's an all-time Staples memory right there. It really is. That right there tells you all you need to know about how I felt about that job, particularly at that time in my life, which was like 2009, 2010. You know what, to be fair, the job has gotten better. Maybe I've just gotten more tolerant to things, but my first 4 or 5 years there were terrible. I'm just going to say it right now. And there were some cool people there. That's where I met Kurt. That's where I met, really just Kurt at that point, but I did meet other people later. I met Kyle, Caitlin, Angela, Chaz, my friend Josh, Justin, Bowen. There's a long list of people, and I still remember them all, despite being so long ago. Even some people more recently. My friend Joseph, who actually covered my shift so I could see the Sonic movie last year. Should go to Fred's. Yep, Fred's is pretty good. Not really relevant to the conversation, but it is good. I don't want to just, leave Staples and be like, oh, I hate all you bastards. Like, that. No. I really don't know how I want to end it. And I don't really think I'm going to have a choice. I think it's just going to end the way it's going to end, and that's going to be it. And I think there will be a bit of a celebration. I've considered, like, when I get home, just opening the door and doing kind of a Christmas-like, it's over! It's over! Something like that. Who the hell knows what I'd do? Oh, the 4-pan. I do enjoy the 4-pan, but do I want to spend more money on it? I feel like the bone weapon's pretty effective. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to be. See, the difference is you spent 6 years there. I spent 16 years there. It almost feels like 4 different phases of like 4 years each. Like it doesn't feel like there was like not really that much continuity between those years. Like there was some, but for the most part, the job that I'm leaving now is a lot different than the job I started at. It's the same in some ways, but it's not exactly like, you know, oh, this is what I used to do, you know, 16 years ago. It's like, not really. Sometimes. Some of it is. And I will talk about that in a rant that nobody really asked for. Yeah, we'll switch to the bone now. A snowman with a crowbar. That's just funny. Crowman. If you will. Alright, we go from the toxic sewers to the ancient sewers. But yeah, like I said, the days that I have nostalgia for at Staples are already long over. So, like, I already have nostalgia, but it's for days that are, like, 5-10 years old. So, I actually remember that, too, because my friends visited me so rarely at Staples that when they did, I actually remember it. I'm like, oh, yeah, he was there that one time. Let's see what the magic bow does that these other ones don't. So many bows and arrows in this game. Anyway. Again, nice to have everybody. And as soon as I die in this run, which I'm sure will happen soon, I will do Mars's request to do the higher difficulty. Should be fun for the whole family. Let's see what I should get for mutation. Anything good? I do want one. Yeah, let's do one that reduces skill cooldown. That could be a little enjoyable. To go to the store before the store comes? I mean, alright, we'll see. Pretty nonchalant about this, to be honest. Like, I have a lot of things that I take very seriously, especially this year. I've done the higher difficulty, to be honest. So basically in Dead Cells, what happens is every time you beat the game, they add what's called a stem cell. And you can choose to go through the main campaign again with 1, 2, however many stem cells. But you have to beat the game, like, all those times to get it. So I haven't beaten the game at 1 stem cell. If I did, I could do it at 2 and 3 and so on. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, what's my name? That could be a fun intro for you. We could work that in. We'll see. Right now, we're just playing some Dead Cells, killing a little time here before that inevitable penultimate day arrives. At the same time, you know, there's just not enough energy to expend on sour grapes, which is basically what it is at this point. It's just me being angry about stuff that doesn't have anything to do with anything anymore. And, my job at Encore is just really great. You know, I don't mean to, like, brag about it, but it really is just nice to go to a job where I feel like we're doing something. I feel like for the longest time, speaking of work, Mars Bandito has to get back to work. I will do my best for you, my man. Appreciate your support as always. Yeah, like what I was saying, like I do have some anxiety. That's something I need to work on, you know, and I try to. But, like, at Staples, like, I just always felt so anxious. I still do. And it's like, what is wrong with me? Like, why can't I just stop feeling anxious at my job that I've been at for so long? Oh, that's going to suck. And I'm like, maybe it really is them. Like, maybe, not to make all the excuses, but, like, 'cause I don't feel that at Encore. And I'm at Mohegan. I'm at a bigger venue. Like, wouldn't I feel nervous there? It really does matter, like, who you work with, where you work, and, like, what you're doing. And it just, at Staples, I just always felt like, I don't know what I felt like. I still can't come up with the word, but it just always felt bad. Like, I can't think of a word. It just always felt uncomfortable. It still does. It's still going to today. Like, I'm going to try to just go through it, but it's a lot easier when I know I only have to go through it 2 more times and not the rest of my life. I guess I'm like One Piece. I'm trying to think, you said 1,090 episodes? I've definitely worked at Staples more than 1,090 days altogether. I don't know the exact number, but What is the... Oh, no, you're fine. Staples is a store, basically. I know, we're making it out to be this weird thing. It might even be in Germany under a different name. It's just an office supply store. Certainly nothing special, even though they try to make it seem like it's something special. It's not anything special. We don't do anything that's that amazing. Hell, you can get most of our stuff at a grocery store. Yeah, that's true, actually. Back in the day, we did sell a decent amount of, like, those type of games. Sonic R from... Oh, great. A shitty game from a shitty place. Oh, I see a power scroll over there. I want to try and get to it, despite the fact that it's protected by dangerous vines. Wow, alright. I say the snowman may or may not be the best option here. Oh, my God. Watch out. This whole area is, like, infested. The Sonic ports... Yeah, Sonic PC ports were not great. But, I don't know. This was before PCs were, like, really equipped to game. Like, they had, you know, higher-end PCs, but, like, a lot of people just had a PC to do other things. And, yeah, you could plug games into it, but that wasn't, like, their main purpose. Now people have, like, dedicated gaming PCs. Of course, you know, they also just had lousy ports, which doesn't help. Ooh, a fire grenade. Music, it really was. I think I also had, like, the Sonic 3 and Knuckles PC collection on, like, my Windows 2000 computer. Back when that was all we had. So I know that... What is in here that's so special? Anything? Okay, just a little extra ka-chingy. I do want to have the fire grenade. Just the irony of me having a fire weapon. Yeah, I don't know. It was what it was. I want to say if you put the original Dreamcast Sonic Adventure disc in your computer, you could get, like, screensavers and some special stuff. I could be wrong on that. But there was something. There was something where, because the Dreamcast framework actually worked on, like, the Windows framework. So, like, they were kind of cross-compatible at one point. Oh, just happens to drop a power scroll. Okay. Why not? Resist. Resist this, bitch. Body. Just say anything special there? Whoa. Oh, symmetrical lance. Actually surprised to see that so early in the game. Hell yeah. That could be fun. My snowman's slowly getting some more street cred. Except we're not in the streets, and I don't know what kind of credibility you give to a walking, talking snowman. Oops. Staples, the final frontier. I feel like other people are more excited about this than I am. I really am. I'm trying to get excited about it. And I think I will be when the moment finally comes when it's over. But for right now, I'm just kind of like, let's get this over with. Let's just get this over with. And that's kind of how I felt most of my time there. Sure, for good. But I might. Even then, I just feel like I'm giving them too much significance in my life. Like, I'm over it. You know, I really, like you're angry at somebody, and then at a certain point, you're just kind of like, I'm not really angry at them anymore. Like, it's just whatever. It's not ideal, but I already knew there was going to be a freaking... Blew them up. Watch out. Ah, fuck. Every single one of those blew up on me. Alright, what's up here? Some kind of ice power, looks like. Can't get through there that way. Oh, duh. It's probably just because you worked there so long and changed. You get that feeling. What is the difference? I was going to say, I don't think this weapon's actually all that good. I'll keep the Frost Blast. I do notice this character doesn't jump as far. So there is some differences. Alrighty, anything good here? Can't afford any of them anyhow. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna leave on good terms. I'm just gonna leave. Like, it's not gonna be anything. Walk in there, step here. Oh my god, toasters. Like, for every moment that I almost take you seriously, there's like 10 of them where I go, what am I reading? That is one of them. That is all of them. Oh, hello. This weird looking thing is now on my side. Poop. God, it's disgusting. As if I'm gonna have enough time to do all that. Yeah, I'm just pooping this laptop. But by the time they figure it out, and they will figure it out, it'll be like, stop pooping in this laptop. But that's some shit. You gotta really have that ready to go. You don't just decide to do that. And that's premeditated right there. That's some... That's like some day before stuff. Good job. I mean, yeah, there's something. I mean, you didn't do any of this stuff your last day at Home Depot. I don't remember you pooping on a forklift or something. Playing guitar. I mean, they would not even remember Kurt, which is a shame, because Kurt's probably like my favorite person I worked with there. Kurt and I used to have some great times just messing around in the back room and stuff. That's when the job was tolerable. That's when it felt like what I thought a retail job was. Like, you know, you help customers, you kind of do your thing, whatever. And it's like they were just so determined to always make it something lousier. It's like, no, this job can't be good. Let's make it terrible. We don't want people to accidentally enjoy working here. So it really just depended. I mean, that's kind of funny. If I had something like that. But then again, that's the other thing. At Staples, if you, like, leave your post for, like, 2 seconds, they flip out. So I would never be able to do that. Even if there was a mall nearby. I'd be like, where'd he go? It's been 5 seconds. Another reason I always felt so, like, anxious there. Saw an enemy up here, and for some reason I'm going to be on a mission to kill it. There it is. Mission accomplished, I guess. Yeah, because it's a bigger store, and, you know, unless there's, like, something, like, pressing going on here. All right, who am I going up against? I got a shield elite. I feel like I should be able to kill this thing fairly easily. Ow. Maybe not. Got him. An extra jump in midair. Hot damn. So I think this is the place where you can, like, kind of pick what you want to open, if anything. Cluster bombs are kind of cool. I might replace the oil grenade with that. Why not? Is that just a bunch of cells? Guess I'll take just a bunch of cells. Alright. Because I believe the level's almost over now. We're going to get ready for the... Does John have... I honestly don't know. Yeah, the Insufferable Crypt. This is where you face Conjunctivius, which is one of the bosses. I actually could address that. It's just to really mess with him. Hey. Ah. Oh, yeah, I got enough. So this will give me the magic bow, which could actually come in handy here. We'll see. Yeah. Actually, I will do it. Might regret it, but we'll do it for now. I mean, alright, and nothing will happen, probably. Your first melee attack, restore, depending on attack damage. Killing an enemy, slow down enemies. Melee kills, your next melee attack. What do we have for purple? I mean, I don't know. Why is this even a question? 15. Oh, that's kind of cool because I'm going to have arrows as my new ability. Ranged kills, so reduce skill. That's probably going to be a thing I do. Because I think that would combo well with my melee one. I can clean that up, and I'll probably just leave right then and there, to be perfectly honest with you. I have not ruled out the possibility that something could happen that's so egregious that I just go, yeah, screw this. I don't think it will. Like, I'm going to try to make it through my last 12 hours. It's really all it is. It's 2 6-hour shifts. I'm going to make it through them without, hopefully, any problems, but we'll see. Brings their dog in. What is with this shitting thing? And people actually do bring their dogs in, even though they're not supposed to. Sometimes they say it's a guide dog, but other times we can tell it's not. They don't even do a good job of hiding that shit. I always hated this boss. That's why I kind of brought some of these abilities in, just to kind of, like, mitigate some of the damage. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to work there in 2 more days. I barely work there now. Toaster Y. I don't know. You're the one who supposedly likes him or whatever. This boss gets a bit annoying. Watch out. I feel like, well, then again, these aren't really ice enemies. I mean, dude, I've got like 6 of them. From, like, different eras, too. I'm probably going to wear one of the... Not the oldest one, but, like, the second oldest one today. And then tomorrow I'll wear the oldest one. Like, some people don't even remember these shirts. That's how old they are. So as you can imagine, I'm the longest tenured Staples employee, which never really meant anything. Like, I never got any benefits of that. I thought about it. I have not ruled the possibility out that I might do a Staples shirt switch. I really did not. Well, this is why I said I'm the longest tenured at the moment. That'll end tomorrow. I forget who's after. I think the next longest person's like 5 years or something. Like, it's not even close. Like, they'll be the longest tenured after I leave. Which is insane. Oh, God, I really hate this boss. Mainly because of these things spawning every second. Another 10. I'm not doing that. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have to go far for 20 years. I would just have to be like another 3 years, basically, but no. That's how bad it got. Like, I was willing to stick it out for a little longer, and then I just kind of no. No, I just don't. I don't want to. It's not that I can't. I just don't want to. Try to be a boss there because I don't want to. That right there is your first red flag that I really just don't care. Because, yeah, if I had more passion about it, I'd be like, oh, I could do a better job, and I would come up with an idea if I was a boss. But I never wanted to be one. Still. I mean, now maybe if, like, Encore never came along and then this was my only thing forever and ever and ever, and I didn't kill myself somehow, then maybe I would, but we're actually both low on health here. That should kill him. Speaking of bosses, that should take care of that guy pretty nicely. Alright, a reasonable amount of money coming my way. Any good abilities? Not a big fan of that one. Eat ice cream. Why? I wonder if you even know what you're saying. Like, none of these things are going to happen. That's the sad part. Like, I used to have all these ideas, too, where it's like, oh, I'll change all the price tags to make everything like a ridiculous price or something. None of it happened. I'm going to go to the graveyard. None of it happened. Well, none of it's happened yet. But there's not much more time for it to happen, if I'm being honest. I'd say I had my fair share of making things insanely awkward. I don't think that was ever an issue. How many, whatevers do I have here? Alright. The regular cell guy. Eating all the poster boards. I mean, to be fair, most of the poster boards are all messed up anyway. That's like our biggest, well, one of our biggest complaints. It's like somebody will buy a poster board and they'll be like, it's going to look a dent in it. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. The poster boards, like, they get dents. Please do not break that door. Whoops. I just realized the forging person wasn't here. But yeah, I get that. There is that whole, like, you know, it's my last day, so I'm almost like invincible thing. It's like, worst case scenario, just leave. You should break that. That's also something that's happened. Like, it's not hard to break that door. Customers come through it all the time because they're the biggest dumbasses ever. They run through the freaking automatic door and knock it off the track about 7 times a week. I don't even know how. Not my problem anymore. Oh, the fun times I will miss. Sometimes there's stuff up here if you go really high up. Break that. You were so aggressive about that. Break that fucking door. Like, what did that door do to you? Like, it's just a door. Even I got to kind of side with Staples on that one. Like, why be like that? Okay, here we go. I've considered that. I mean, I have a McDonald's uniform, just to mess with them. As much as I like that ability, I might stash that in the backpack, actually. Can I do that? Ah, it's not backpackable. And I'll just recycle it. But really, at this point, there are very few abilities I'm going to take that are any better than what I have right now. I'm actually surprised I made it this far as the friggin' snowman. It's more of a novelty costume. Because Stan worked there and he gave me his. So it's an old McDonald's uniform. They don't even wear them anymore. It's like I think it's red. I don't even remember. I think I have the hat, too. I think I have a black McDonald's hat. Stan worked there for, like, maybe 2 months. He worked, like, the night shift, so, like, almost nobody ever came. He was, like, working the drive-thru from, like, 11 to 6 a.m. He used to have, actually, he used to have as many jobs as I did, if not more. He used to do the whole 2-3 jobs thing with college. It's a pain in the butt. But Stan also had a better attitude about it than I did. I'll just go ahead and be honest. He was always just more positive. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know, I think I visited him once. I think I was, like, in the area, and it was, like, the Norwich McDonald's. So I went by there, and I just, like, ordered a couple things. And we talked over the intercom for a while because he had no customers. Well, I don't think he said, nah, you want some. I love how those things could shoot me through the door. That makes a lot of freaking sense. Watch out. Let's say these enemies are kind of deadly, even with my, oh my god, the Venom costume. None of this stuff's going to happen. Like, it's fun to talk about, but let's be honest here. You know, I'm mostly all talk when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I'll do it on a stream or something funny. Because, I mean, worst case scenario, I keep saying, like, it's, you know, there's nothing they can do, but it is possible that, like, it could get back to Encore that, like, hey, you know, this guy acted like a total buffoon his last day, and then it's like, you know, that kind of hurts me there. So, I mean, I don't want to do too much damage. It's not really worth it, to be quite honest. Like, it's not like, oh, man, I really showed them, like. Plus, the people there now aren't the people I really hated. Like, the people that made me want to run over my Staples shirt aren't there anymore. So, it just seems like weird vengeance in the wrong direction. Yeah, just close it. Don't poop in it. Just close it. They'll be so annoyed until they figure out they can just reopen it again. Beat up fake Dane, who hasn't worked there in like 7 years. I don't even know if he still works in the company. Nicole still works for Staples, but at a different store. Like, some of my old friends do still work for Staples. They just work for different stores. Angela doesn't work there anymore. Sam, I don't think still works there. Fuck no. I mean, yeah, she's kind of hot, but no, that's not. I like Nicole. Anyway, where are we going here? LMFAO. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty, ouch. Feeling pretty brutally honest today. Why not? Get it all out there, you know? Oh, there we go. I need that. No, I've had some good friends at Staples, you know? It hasn't all been bad. I mean, that seems like a lot of work for something I don't really feel like doing, but... I mean, Sonic posters sound cool, but... Then I gotta deal with Staples some more. The only thing I might do that would be like a return to Staples is like I might come back for Black Friday just to see how they're doing, and I might go back for like around Christmas time. Because those were like the few times I didn't mind working there was during Christmas and during that time of year. But then again, I love everything during Christmas time, so take that as you will. No, I'm not going to work there. I'm just going to like just visit and be like, you know, hey, what's up, everybody? Like, you know, I really have no desire to ever work there unless, I don't know. Things go terribly wrong somehow. I mean, I've always been part-time there. I was never full-time there. YOLO bacon. Oh, here we go. Rem getting down to the stuff that really matters, and obviously bacon. Bacon's freaking delicious. But I like sausage. It's no bacon. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they sell those at Staples, but... That's the other thing I'm not going to miss is people like Irv being like, oh, get me like a computer like button or something. And like, we don't sell some of these components. Like Staples does not sell computer components. And if we do, they're really outdated and not very good. Like people just don't know what Staples sells. Like they know some of it, but like we're not really cutting edge at any particular thing. We just have a lot of things. Like we just have a variety, but none of it's like good. None of it's like the best of what it is. I'm not opening that. But yeah, my answer was bacon, as in bringing home the bacon. Something else I couldn't do at Staples because they didn't pay me enough most of the time. Like I made less there, and again, I'm not going to use numbers, but just let it be known that I consistently made less there than there are people that like just started. And not a little less, like a lot less. And I know, you know, minimum wage went up or whatever, but like, never ate any of the Staples. Yeah, that's the issue. What the hell is that thing? What a strange idea, building a monument underground. Oh, that goes to the cavern. That's a different area. Or at least sort of a different area. What kind of key does that need, I wonder? Let me see if it says. Can't open from here. Okay, start eat. I'm really not going to eat Staples. That's like very caustic for your stomach. That one's a puzzle door. I'd have to figure something out there. If they get you, I mean, you know what? If they give me a cake, if they do something nice, I mean, I'll acknowledge it. And I don't care. I feel this need to justify myself. Like, we'll see what happens. I mean, I knew this move was going to happen probably in the next year or two. I just, something about the last month just kind of made me say, you know what, let's speed this thing up. Like, it's actually kind of nice that my last day is February 28th, because that means March will be my first month of not working Staples since June. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it is. Since June of 2006. June of 2006 was the last month I didn't work at Staples because it was my month I graduated high school. In July of 2006, I started working at Staples. So that is a long-ass time. Let's say I'm pretty sure I was already in here. Gonna run into the store. Not a long-ass time. It's a pretty long time, dude. Especially when you consider that I'm 34 years old. That's literally almost half my life. I'm going to work at 2-ish. If I'm late, you know, let them fire me, but I don't think I'm going to be late. 2 to 8. So 2 to whenever I get out, which is another thing that always annoyed me, but whatever. They'll save that for the final Staples rant on Facebook. At Staples, yeah. 2 to KFC. No, I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm probably going to get McDonald's tonight. McDonald's is probably my second favorite place to go. That's one thing. I'll still visit KFC after I'm done. I love KFC. Is that the ice grenade? I do enjoy the ice grenade. It's hard to say no to the freaking, what do you call it? Visit the game. Oh, what, Game Exchange? I mean, I go there anyway. That's actually where I get a lot of my retro gaming stuff. Get home safe, though. So I do appreciate Rem's concern for my safety. Hey, maybe that'll be an excuse to get out early. I've actually gotten out early a few times. In the last, like, couple days, I'm like, I'm leaving anyway, but you want to let me leave early? Sure, whatever. Like, I don't even work long shifts, but they're like, oh, you want to leave a couple hours early? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Why the heck not? I was wondering when the enemies were going to start attacking or whatever. Ow. That one enemy does, like, my entire health in damage. Look at that. Oh, I'm out of healing. Oh, that blows. I'm dead. I'm dead. Snowman done took it. All right, well, I know, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure, yes, yeah, mother. I'm pretty sure Mars the Bandito is not here to see this, but I am going to fulfill his request, much like a Mr. Meeseeks. I'm going to fulfill his request and do the, whatchamacallit, I'm going to raise the difficulty level. And actually, this might be my last run, since I'm not, like, in a hurry, but I do need to get to work in, like, an hour and 40, which this won't take, but I'm going to fold and raise ya. I don't know what that means, but all right. I guess we're playing poker. I'm going to have a hell of a time. So let's go ahead and do the difficulty thing. 1 stealth sem activated. Reduces the number of health fountains. Improve the legendary forge. Lets you acquire the next boss stem. So now we're going to be doing basically hard mode. At the request of one Mr. Mars the Bandito, who I don't even think is here right now. But if he was, actually I don't know how long this is going to last, but let's see. Something seems to have changed. Also, I will be changing my outfit in just a second. I don't know to what, but the Taylor Swift is over, so hey-o. There's like some pretty crazy oh, is that a new outfit? Oh, it's the Bobby outfit. Oh yeah, let's do the Bobby outfit. Since I'm Bobby. Gotta do the Bobby outfit. Actually, I kind of like that outfit, but I'm not really sure like what it does. I think it's just an outfit. Most of these are just outfits, although I will say the Snowman one did make me feel like my jump wasn't as good. It did have some weight to it. Like a snowman would. What do we got for starting weapons? Ooh, the machete and pistol. You know I gotta take that. Staples. I mean, alright. And that's it. Watch out. I feel like in exchange for the enemies being tougher, they are going to give me better weapons. How many jobs you got left? Well, it'll be 2 now. I actually just DJ'd on Saturday, so that will still be a thing, at least for now. And I mean, I'm not technically... Oh, holy shit, they weren't kidding about the enemies doing more damage. I'm not technically full-time... Oh my god. I'm not technically full-time at Encore. I'm just very close to it. Like, I get like 35 hours a week or whatever, and that was with Staples, so I imagine that'll be the same or more. But now I don't have to worry about squeezing Staples in, because that was such a pain in the ass. I would work like Monday Staples, Tuesday Encore, Wednesday Staples, Thursday Encore, Friday Staples. Like, it was just, I'm like, you know what, screw this. Oh, what the hell's that dick? Like, again, not that it was that difficult to just switch, but it was like, just do one job. Like, well, what's the difference? I'll tell you what the difference is. About like $5 more an hour at the other place. But actually, Irv pays fairly well for all the making fun of Irv I do. Like, he's cheap on some things, but he's not cheap at paying. Like, he will pay his employees. Maybe he just pays me more because I've been there a while, which honestly is how I think it should be. I mean, not that, you know, it should always be that, but like, I think if you've done a good job and you've been in a job for a while, you should get a raise. It doesn't have to be a huge raise. And I never expected to make like $1 million at Staples, but I mean, damn it, they shafted me so many times. I had so many reviews where I didn't even get a raise, or I got like a 10-cent raise. And then I find out people they hire are making like $2 or $3 more than me, and I'm like, well, that kind of sucks, but whatever, I guess. Because I don't like to bring that stuff up. I don't like to be like, oh, why'd you pay this one more? Because I'm just not like that. And even with, like, sales, they would try to pit us against each other. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. They're like, oh, you know, so-and-so got 10 more sales than you. I'm like, good for them. Like, am I supposed to get mad? Am I supposed to be like, oh, I'll show them? It's like, I don't care. I really don't care. And they're either dumb or they didn't care that I didn't care, because I clearly did not care. Clearly. I'd almost rather they be dumb. Because if they're not dumb, that means they just were just complete assholes. Because it was always like, oh, you know, you didn't sell as many as this person. I'm like, are you calling that person, like, not good at their job or something? Like, are you calling me not good at my job? Because either way, that's not a great way to treat your employees, to constantly tell them how bad they are at their jobs. That's what it felt like. It felt like they were either saying the other person wasn't good at your job or you're not good at your job. Like, does that make sense? It's like, oh, you didn't sell as much as Matt. So it's like, okay, are you saying Matt's just not that good, so I should be better than him? Or are you saying, like, Matt is better than me, so I should be better than Matt? Like, I didn't like that at all. That's not like a one-time thing. That would happen, like, all the time. You know what? It's not going to matter pretty soon. I really don't know what the strategy is here in the hard mode of freaking Dead Cells. It's actually pretty difficult so far. So yes, I will blame Mars the Bandito for this. Oh, holy shit. I will take that, though. Bug Chuggus. We'll say that was a different conjugation of that. I just like the way Big Mac was, like, so calmly like, yeah, I don't think there's a word for Chungus. Like, I could just picture him in his German voice being like, there's not a word for this word. And I'd be like, yeah, of course there's not, because it's a friggin' made-up word to begin with. I don't even like it. I don't like it in English. I don't like it in any other variations it appears in. Not a word. Should not be a word anyway. I know it technically kind of sort of is. Okay, reaction time just has to be a little bit sharper in this mode here. That much I've noticed. Why do, like, half my attacks do, like, nothing? Reminds me when I was playing Gears of War during the last Retro, and it's like, how come none of these attacks are doing anything? I'm hitting the right buttons. Really, when you think about it, gaming is a lot about hitting the right buttons. Heyo. Not to butt in too much. But yeah, so tomorrow is the official last day at Staples. Today's the second to last day at Staples. Take that as you will. I don't have enough for anything besides the generic, like, one cell whatever, which I don't really need at this point. I don't think I have anything to spend my cells on other than some of those boss power-ups. But we'll see. Right after this. Ah, the toxic sewers. I always end up going here, and I'll probably get killed really quickly with the improved version of said toxic sewers, but we'll see. No. Oh, you're right, actually. I need to have more faith in myself, and that's exactly why I made this move, because I didn't have to make this move. I could have kept working at Staples. I mean, they're not giving me that many hours. I could have balanced it, but I didn't want to. And I still don't want to. Even today, it's a 6-hour day, and I'm like, shit, I really don't want to do this. It's just a waste of time. It's literally a waste of time. It's not even that I have anything more important to do, but it's like, it's just a waste of 6 hours. That's not like a biased thing. It's just an objective statement. Like, I could, like, clean my room or something. I could, I don't know, do anything. I can mow the lawn even though it's 20 degrees out. Like, anything would be more productive than standing around Staples being like, hey, you guys, some Staples. Whatever. 2 more days. I can deal with it. I could joke about it. Oh, that's right. They don't have, restores 1 flash charge. Okay, that's how they do it in this. So this is the harder mode. You don't get as many health healings, which is why I did the necromancy. It's why I'm going to try to get more of the mutations that give you health up, because it's going to be really, well, difficult. I'm in hard mode. I didn't even do that well in normal mode, although I did make it to, like, the 4th biome. Anyway, let's focus on the game here for as long as we can. A little Dead Cells action here to get us started here. Blow these suckers up. As long as you're, like, prepared for the enemies and you have some of the... Oh, it's a Mushroom Boy! I do enjoy freaking Mushroom Boy. Such a stupid-ass power-up. But it's so much fun to use it. Alright, I'm gonna use him right now. Go wreck him, Mushroom Boy. I just wasted my grenade. Watch out! Yeah. Say those guys have better aim in the hard mode. That's again to be expected. Watch out for that guy. Oh, shit! Oh my god, look how much damage that did. I do not like that part at all. Oh, I also don't have any... I haven't gotten any power scrolls either. I just want to see what's up here real quick. Anything? I say this is a morning stream, but it's really like a late morning, early afternoon stream, which is fine with me. Tomorrow might be a more traditional morning stream. My last day at Staples. Oh my god, I'm going to die here so quickly. Oh, I get the ice shield? I could swear I had like the real ice weapon. No wonder I'm not doing anything. I don't want to, like, waste my last health up, but I might have to. Get out of the way! And then the problem is, the thing down here you don't have much time on either. Got him. Why is there a need for a morning stream? Hey-oh! Well played! I could... Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus! Oh, I was almost way too late on that one. Out of the way. Get him, Mushroom Boy. Do my bidding. Tell my story. Oh, don't tell my story. See if I can get him going. Oh my god. I really need some power scrolls, but I know those are also limited. Thanks a lot, Mars the Bandito. Placing this cursed thing on me. So what does this one do? This is basically just a weapon. I should not have traded in my Ice Blast for this. Oh, Power Scroll, Power Scroll, Power Scroll. Got him. So I'm at 170. It was really funny on Jeff2's server the other night. He was like, yeah, well, I'm not streaming tonight, but chances are Chaos is. And sure enough, I was. It's just funny. He's just like, yeah, you got a pretty good chance that I'm probably streaming on someday. One of these days. So, see, it's not like... Some of my friends will ask me about this. Like, it's not that it's that hard to stream. That's why I do it. It's quick. It can be quick. It can be as long as I want it to be. But it's quick. It's easy. It's free. It's only not easy when my freaking technology doesn't work with me, but otherwise, it's decent enough. Anyhow, we're going to keep going here for a little while longer. Just until we die, which happens quite a bit in this game, actually. Oh, this is not good. Hoping he just burns to death. Yep, he did. Such a friendly game. How do you get rid of the enemies? I just hope they burn to death. Oh shit, he dropped that bomb in like the perfect place, I've gotta say. That was the perfect place to drop that bomb. I'm actually impressed with that bomb placement. Like, it was like he knew where I was going to dodge him, and he had that thing ready to go. I'm not going to fall for that this time, but I'll probably fall for something else I'm not even thinking about right now. The enemies in this game, I have to say, are generally really good, especially when they swarm you. Like, there's a reason why they're in the arrangement they are. The game is actually really well designed for something that's fairly simplistic. Like, it's very rarely a coincidence that certain enemies show up when they do and where they do. Like, they'll be in places where you have to, like, kind of pick. Do you want to do, like, a tougher dodge? Or do you want to, like, you know, use the effort to go for them? Like, oh, Jesus. It's like, right now, it's one of those scenarios where you're kind of like bombarded. Okay, what's this? Oh, I like this sword. We're going to switch this. Okay, so now I've got 2 different swords, which is nice to have. Yep, that will at least help me out. I still think I'm screwed, but slightly less screwed, I guess? He gone. What's gonna really, like, you know, prove how hard this mode is, and I'm sure it is hard, is gonna be when the bosses start showing up, and I anticipate that to be fairly difficult. But we'll see how difficult right after this. It's not that. You're not playing the game, dude. But yeah, the enemies do take some getting used to, and they seem like they're a bit faster, but yeah, it's not that it's that hard, so your defense just seems less. This guy with the bombs is like a freaking, like, marksman, and he's usually not a hard enemy, but he's been dropping those bombs in, like, literally the worst possible places in this run. Oh! Oh, I'm dead! See what I mean? Like, they got, like, 2 hits on me. You ever watch... No, I did not watch the movie that you were talking about involving the sentient tire. That does sound kind of hilarious. I don't know how much time they spend focusing on that. The fact that there's any time spent focusing on that is quite frankly hilarious, but... Come over and watch Rubber. Really, I'm not doing that. I mean, maybe in general, yeah, but I'm not doing that right now. What I am going to do is sign off for the day as promised after getting my butt kicked in a predictably difficult situation there with the, what do you call it, the hard mode, if you will, courtesy of our own Mars the Bandito. But I do appreciate you all watching today. My second to last day of Staples. Hey, blame Mars the Bandito. Blame Mars the Bandito, because if that was not as hard a run, I probably would have lasted longer and we could have played a little more. But I do need to get ready for my second to last day at Staples, have a little lunch, all that fun stuff. Not like it's the last time you'll be seeing me. I don't want to say definitely, but I'll probably be online tomorrow morning around this time for the last day at Staples pre-stream, if that's a thing. And then after that, my new era at Encore begins. No, I'm not going to piss all over Staples today because that's my last day. I got to save that for my last day. That's the pissing day. No, I'm not going to piss over. What's with you, Ben? You got some things wrong with you. But anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. This is Bobby Gates, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, current Staples associate, but not for much longer. Yes, your poopy butthole. Anyway, we will see you all in the next stream. Have a great day, everybody. As always, stay chaotic. Blur out.
Chaos.